Good morning, good morning. Okay, I think that this one has a lot, guys, so I'm gonna just get right into it. Okay. So, how many people here do we have that love math?
I hate math. I like math.
We got some, who hates math?
Me.
Okay, so we got some
I
mix
like
here.
Miss Jackson, but I do not like math.
Okay, so we have some math lovers, some math haters. Who here knows who invented math?
Albert Einstein.
Who's here to blame?
Some ancient Greek dude.
Okay.
The Aztecs.
What if I told you that nature invented math? Would you guys believe me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Probably.
You think so?
That would make sense.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. Okay. So this is really a cool thing, and this can go deep, but I'll try and keep it simple. So there's something in this world called the Fibbonocci sequence. Okay. Have you guys heard of that before? Okay, you guys have heard about it a little bit. So for those who haven't heard about it, I heard about it as an adult. I never learned about it as a kid, but if you take 1 plus 1, what does that equal?
2.
And what's 2 plus 1?
3.
And what's 3 plus 2?
5.
Okay, and what's 5 plus 3?
8.
Okay, that, if you continue that continues on forever, and that's called the Fibonacci sequence, okay? If you take the bigger number, let me think about this, and divide it by the smaller number, maybe it's the other way around. Now I can't, I need some paper, but if you divide the two numbers, you actually get the same number, okay? So that number is 1.6 roughly, okay? And that 1.6 is called the golden ratio, okay? So I have some props here today. I know we're going quick. Okay.
I want it.
Nature. Okay, you guys ready? Nature. Banana is 3. Okay, you see that? 3. Okay. You guys ready for this one? This will blow your mind.
Yes.
Apple.
I cannot see.
5.
No, 5.
Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you keep going, like most flowers have 8 petals, or they have, what's the next one? 5 plus 8, 13. Okay. If you look at like those numbers in sequence, it's all over nature. Okay. Flowers and plants and so forth. And if you diagram those, you know what shape they make? They make like a spiral, okay? So we see spirals in things like snails, and we see spirals in the shape of like a dolphin, okay? That. We also see those in planets, in the Milky Way. But guess where else we see that?
Fingerprints.
In our own bodies, okay? Look at your ears, okay? That spiral is in that same golden ratio and Fibonacci sequence, okay? Everybody, I want you to think about this too in your own bodies, okay? That 1 to 1.6 ratio, which is in that sequence, if you measure your head to your belly button, that's 1. If you measure your belly button to the floor, that's 1.6, okay? If you measure your shoulder to your finger, or to your fingertips, and you measure the section from your shoulder to your elbow, that's 1. If you measure from your elbow to your fingertips, that's 1.6. Okay, your whole body, even your fingers. Look at your fingers. Okay, if you look at your fingers, if you measure from here to here, that's 1. If you measure from here to here, that's 1.6. Okay, so your whole body is made up that same way. Okay. So this is used in art, it's used in architecture, it's used all over nature. I want you to pay attention to that ratio and that sequence, because most people think of math as kind of like boring, or we're just working on equations, but you'll find math in everything that you look at if you look at that. So I share that with you today to let you know that there's some mysteries out there in the world that if you look hard enough and you study hard enough, you'll find those things. So pay attention to the next time you eat a piece of fruit, or the next time you look at a flower, or the next time you look up in the sky or look at the weather. All those things are part of this really amazing Fibbonacci sequence, okay? So I want you to pay attention to that and just seek out those mysteries. So that's your Thursday Thought with Brad.
Bye.